Welcome to Coffee with Markus. Today, I'm going to share with you my 5 best trading tips. Here's what happened. This morning, I got a message on Facebook from a producer of a TV show asking me if I want to come onto a show. Because in a few weeks from now, I will be in Phoenix where we're conducting several boot camps. Yes, I'm very excited about this. So that's coming up January 20th through 23rd. So we will be in Phoenix. He saw that. And so he said, would you mind coming to the studio and sharing your 5 best trading tips? I said, sure, no problem. And so I thought that right now I will share them with you. So let's jump to the computer and talk about my 5 best trading tips for you. Tip number 1, first of all, is you gotta limit your risk. You see, when trading, there's risk involved. You have to learn how to limit your risk because the winning trades, they take care of themselves. The losing trades, those are the ones that you need to worry about. Now, here is my rule that I want to give you. My rule is never risk more than 2% of your account on any given trade. And let me actually make this here in blue so that you can clearly see it on the screen. So let me explain. Never risk more than 2% of your account on any given trade. If you have a $10,000 account, this means that you would only risk $200. Now think about it. If you have a $10,000 account and you risk $200 on any given trade, here we go. Let's say that you have 10 losing trades in a row. Now, first of all, with 10 losing trades in a row, you have accomplished something. And you have proven to yourself that you need to go back to the simulator and double check your strategy because something is obviously not working. Anyhow, even after 10 losing trades in a row, you're only down $2,000 because you only risk 2% of your account on any given trade. Therefore, you still have $8,000 to trade. And that's what I mean by limiting your risk. Too many traders, they just hope that the stock will go turn around. Don't make this mistake. When you see that you have exceeded the max loss that you set for yourself, get out of the trade, move on. Let's talk about tip number 2. Tip number 2 is take profits while they're there. See, these days, the markets can turn around on a dime. You know this. You have experienced it. A stock that is going up, suddenly crashes down. You gotta take profits. Now, my rule of thumb here for taking profits is the golden rule, which is 1 to 2. Let me write this down here for you. So the golden rule is 1 to 2. And what does that mean? It means that for every dollar you risk, you're trying to make $2. Or for every $100 that you risk, you're trying to make $200. Now think about it. If you use the golden rule, you'll make money even if half of your trades are losing trades. Why? Well, because you lose less money on your losing trades than you make on your winning trades. On your winning trades, you make twice as much money. Let me write this down here for you. So think about it this way. If you have 5 losing trades, 5 losses, you would lose $500. And, came right here. And on the winning trades, if you had 5 winning trades, you would make $1,000 because you're risking twice as much, or you're making twice as much on your winning trades than you lose on your losing trades. So as you can see, with this simple rule, you'll make money even if half of your trades are losing trades. Let's move on to tip number 3. Tip number 3, we go back here. All right, tip number 3, trade what you see, not what you think. Why is that so important? Well, because we always have an opinion when it comes to the markets, don't we? We always think that this is the stock that is now making back all the money that I lost previously. We always think that this is the stock that will go up. Well, I personally like to use indicators because indicators are objective. They give me a clear signal whether I should get into a trade and also when the trend is over. And these days, trends are short-lived. So this is why I personally do not trade off the news. Because why would you? The news, as soon as it appears, it's already old. When using indicators, you're trying to catch a trend while it is still early and you ride it for a little bit. And I love to do this because this way I take my money out of the money quickly and then I can reinvest it in the money. Is this making sense? All right, good. So tip number 3, trade what you see, not what you think. Number 4 is start small and then grow big. And what does this mean? It means that you don't need a large account to trade. Think about it. If you can't make money on a $10,000 account, why do you think you would make money on a $100,000 account? You always start with the smallest or 100 shares here. So keep in mind, start small, grow big, because it's always easier to trade larger size. If you can't make money trading one option, you won't make money trading 10 options. Keep it easy, keep it simple, start small, grow big. All right, rule number 5. So let's move over to the screen here. Tip number 5, not rule number 5. Tip number 5, practice on a simulator. And we talked about this in another show about how to practice on a simulator. You have to do it. Here's why. The simulator will show you if your trading strategy is actually making money. And it will show you if you can execute the trading strategy. And I know trading is so exciting. Let's say that you got a strategy and now you're ready to trade. You're account funded and now you want to get started. I hear you. I've been there, done this. Actually, yeah, let me tell you a story. Years ago, in the very beginning, I had a new strategy. And I developed it on paper and I back tested it. So I was looking at the computer, but I never traded on a simulator. I just thought, oh my God, this will make money. Well, the minute I started trading it, it started losing. And you know, I thought absolutely normal. Losses are part of the business, so losses happen, right? But the strategy kept losing. And I thought, how can this be? I mean, on paper, everything looked great. Well, the strategy had a fatal flaw. And I didn't realize it. I only realized it when I lost too much of my real money. Now, had I traded on a simulator, I would have seen that this trading strategy would have been flawed and I would have saved a lot of money. So always test a trading strategy on a simulator. So let's review. Here are my 5 best trading tips. First of all, limit your risk. Use the 2% rule, meaning that you never risk more than 2% of your account on any given trade. Tip number 2, take profits while they are there. When you're risking $100, as soon as you see $200 in profit, take the money off the table. The next trade is just around the corner, and these days it costs less than $1 to place the next trade. Tip number 3, trade what you see, not what you think. I've learned this the hard way. Whenever I had an opinion about a stock or a market, it didn't go well. I lost money. But when I trade what I see, I'm objectively trading, and that's what you need to do when trading. Leave the emotion out of trading. Leave your opinion out of trading. The market doesn't care about your opinion. Hard to swallow the news, right? But it is true. Tip number 4, start small, grow big. Start with a small account and then use money management to grow it into a larger account. And tip number 5, practice on a simulator. Prove to yourself that you can make money. And if you need to, watch or listen to the other episode that I did on how to trade without risking a single penny. All right. These are the tips that I have for you today. If this was helpful, like this video, share it with your friends, comment, and have a terrific day. And I'll see you the next time.